Well, good morrow, my friends, and welcome to Writing Sonnets with Shakespeare. I'm your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare. I love you. You love me. There's mutual glorious affection. And thanks so much for joining me for a pre-recorded session over here on YouTube. You know it's pre-recording, not just because I said it, because I put that tag right there just now. We are pre-recording. And it's over on YouTube. YouTube.com/Shakespeare approves. If you're watching the show later, and I do hope you are, please like and subscribe, hit the bell, do all the things, makes the algorithm see me, and that is incredibly helpful. But we're going to be streaming this Tuesday morning as a live show over on Twitch as per normal. So that'll be on twitch.tv/Nat21Adventures. Twitch.tv/Nat21Adventures, and you can support that channel by becoming a Patreon saint at patreon.com/Nat21Adventures, and also using an Amazon Prime membership in order to get a free 30-day trial of a Twitch membership, and consider spending it with Nat21Adventures. So subscribe to us, twitch.tv/Nat21Adventures. It's incredibly appreciated. You can also stream the show on Tuesday morning on my Facebook channel. That's facebook.com/Shakespeare.approves. Most of my social media has a dot in twixt the Shakespeare and the approves. So go subscribe there. And whilst you're at it, go to all of my social media. That is Linktree, linktree.com. Oh, I'm sorry, linktree/Shakespeare.approves, and not linktree.com, but linktree.e/Shakespeare.approves. Or you can scan the QR code right here. There we go. In order to go to that page. And that has all of my social media. It is the only way I judge my self-worth in life. Sad but true. So go do that. Thanks very much. I appreciate it. My friends, how you doing? It's been a week, hasn't it? I feel like an entire year has happened in this last week. We have gone from not normal at all, but over into complete Looney Tunes town. And are we the bad guys? I think we are. But that aside, I do hope you're finding ways to bring joy into your day, and even have a nice noisy slurp of coffee. So let's do that right now. Have a nice noisy slurp. Oh, it's good. Internet audio. I don't care who you are. It's not very good coffee this morning, but it is good internet audio. Don't care who you are. You can buy me a cuppa by going to coffee.com/Shakespeare. It's ko-fi.com/Shakespeare, and buy me a cuppa. So thanks for that. But I hope you are having a fantastic day. It is lovely to have all of you here with me in the writer's room on a non-scheduled day on a channel that many of you are usually not on. So I appreciate that. We have Kathy Evans over here. We've got London Fog. We've got Sally. That is delightful. London Fog's at Comic-Con in Seattle. That is amazing. Well done. Is that Emerald City? Emerald City Comic-Con. And how am I this fine morning? I'm doing grand. Thank you. Took off-screen wife over to the airport. So she left on a jet plane. Doth not know when she shall be back here in Florida again. Hopefully in the not too distant future, because it is lovely. Oh, and it is Emerald City Comic Con. Fantastic. And I'm going to be able to see her again in about 5 days. So that is grand. Let's get into it. What are we here doing? Why are we here doing this? Well, we're here, my friends, to write a sonnet. What is a sonnet? So glad you asked. I have a card just for this occasion. A sonnet is a 14-line poem. There are 3 4-line stanzas. The first line, line A, rhymeth with the third line, line C. The second, line B, rhymeth with the fourth line, line D, and you repeat that formula for all 3 stanzas. You close it all off with a rhyming couplet. That is 2 lines that go with each other, and it's all done in iambic pentameter. That means 10 syllables per line, and you can go to 11 syllables, which is called hendacasyllabic, if the need arises. Now, what is iambic pentameter? As I was saying, iambic pentameter means 10 syllables per line. And it sounds like ba-ba, 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 ba-ba. Or, to put words to that, with the 18th sonnet, shall I compare thee to a summer's day. Now, each of these 2-syllable phrases is called an iamb, I-A-M-B. Iamb is a metrical foot consisting of 1 short or unstressed syllable, followed by 1 long or stressed syllable. So, shall I compare thee to a summer's day. There is a sing-song aspect to that. And as I said, you can go to hendacasyllabic, 11 syllables, if need arises. That is your SAT word of the day. And if you're a little short, we fluff it out. If you're a little long, we cut it back. But it's fantastic regardless. So let's get into our sonnet document right here. Now, as you can see, it says ode to. For every sonnet is an ode to something. And this sonnet shall be no different. What are we writing about today? Throw your suggestions into the comments as we review some previous work that we've done together. So let's see. Right here we have last week's sonnet, which we wrote together. The spring is growing up in fits and starts. The snow is gone. The springtime is coming. I finally see my grass through the snow. I have to find the seeds and start my green thumbing. My garden, what should I grow? Oh, I'm sorry, what should I sow? I beg your pardon. Oh, I ruined that entirely, didn't I? A plant for squash, tomatoes, maybe corn, or tubers for roasted one-pan dinners. It's such a wonder watching plants be born. What plants are best to grow for beginners? I recompose my thoughts a dozen times as I wait for the air to warm the ground. The breeze passes through my garden wind chimes, the ring of budding spring, happiest of sounds. I almost smell the soil and growing things. Spring is here on a butterfly's wings. Oh, that was a lovely poem, which we wrote together in the writer's room last Tuesday. And one that was written by me on the beach, for the Thursday show. Because remember, there is a Thursday fully recorded episode. And I do hope you went and watched that as well. On the shore by the sea. White-capped waves on top of greenish waters, fading at the horizon to indigo. The sound is music made by Triton's daughters. Where does it all lead? I don't really know. The mystics say it all flows together. Where one wave ends, another is then found. The crashing sea meets the raging river, sometimes quiet on the shores of the sound. I look at the waves as I sit on the beach, knowing I'll never see a single one twice. I'm glad that I'm here, but I wonder if each crest means anything, or if it's just nice. Must it have meaning, or can it just be a day at the beach, on the shore, by the sea? And that one was written by me for our Thursday episode. Thursday episodes, in order to both have more content here on the channel, but also to give myself a little bit of a kick in the pants to do some more straight up writing myself. So I really hope you watched that video, and the short as well, available on YouTube and TikTok and anywhere you watch my stuff. But what are we writing about today? What are your suggestions? Get them into the comments as I do a couple of ads. Now, first, you can get your own sonnet commissioned by me over at ko-fi.com/Shakespeare. That's ko-fi.com/Shakespeare. Get your own sonnet commissioned. Start at $20. And I'm happy to write on the topic of your choice. And even if you just want to throw a tip my way because you're loving the show, loving what I do, whatever, buy me a cup of coffee right over there. Let's have another noisy slurp of this terrible, terrible coffee. Oh, it's so terrible today, but it is good internet audio. Speaking of good internet audio, allow me to also say, in the words of Laszlo Cravensworth, you really are the most devious bastard in New York City. Don't know why I felt the need to do that, but I did. You can also, my friends, because it's Bandcamp Friday, buy my albums. I have 2 of them over at Bandcamp. Now, when you're watching the show later on Tuesday, it's not going to be Bandcamp Friday anymore. But today, when we're recording this live with all of you lot, it is Bandcamp Friday. And I have 2 albums over on Bandcamp. What is Bandcamp Friday? Bandcamp Friday means the artists get the full proceed of the album. We don't have to share any profits with Bandcamp, which helps us out. So, which hosts it. So I have 2 albums there. Are You There, God? It's Me, Shakespeare. And Those Midsummer Nights, Shakespeare, Summertime Study Guide. And I'm going to start work on a 3rd album in the not too distant future. So go to shakespeareapproves.bandcamp.com. Both of them are rather fantastic, in my opinion. And which is helpful because I made them. And do get, as Billy Mack said, my festering turd of an album, since there's 2 of them. So go do that. Thanks very much for that. And join me for upcoming shows and events. So I'm going to be because when you're watching this on Tuesday, the Florida Renaissance Festival is already done for me. I mean, it's still going on. You can go visit it. It's lovely. It's a wonderful place, and you really should. But where am I? Well, I'm at the Smithville Renaissance Fair in April on the 11th and 12th, weekend after Easter, for those of you keeping count of the lunar equinox, etc. Yes, no, the first full moon after the lunar equinox, after the spring equinox. That's how the Catholics figure out the day of Easter. But go do that. Join me. It's in Absecon, New Jersey, right outside of Atlantic City. And that's April 11th and 12th. And then I'm going to be winging out to Oklahoma for the Oklahoma Renaissance Festival. I'll be there for several weeks, April 25th through May 17th. And then back to my home show of the New Jersey Renaissance Fair, May 23rd through June 14th, all 4 weekends of that. That will include my evening show on Saturday, June 6th. It's my 20th anniversary show. We're going to be doing Midsummer, a gay old time kind of a musical, but the much longer version and fuller version. And then I'll be at the Vermont Renaissance Fair, wrapping up the month of June on the 27th and 28th. So speaking of New Jersey Renaissance Fair, you can go to the QR code right there on your screen to get your tickets for that and for any of the evening after-hour shows, including mine. So you use my code THEBARD26, THEBARD 26 to save $5 off of your tickets, off of the entire order. If you're buying multiple tickets, my big suggestion is buy them separately so that you can save $5 off of each. So I hope all of that is clear as mud. Let's get into it. What are we writing about today? Let's reopen up the comments. Sonnet idea, parting is such sweet sorrow. Oh, it really is. Sonnet idea, pirates. Snowmen. Oh, all right. So these are fantastic. All right, snowmen, pirates, snow pirates. Parting is such sweet sorrow to the snowmen because springtime and the melting. Unless you're here in Florida, then you don't get to do it unless you build it out of something other than snow. Do you want to build a snowman and then watch him melt? Do you want to build a pirate? That sounds fun. Pirates. Let's maybe talk about pirates. That's a grand idea for I'm gonna star those. Grand idea for one to me to do a Thursday on, but Parting is such sweet sorrow, my friends. That is what we're going to write about today. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Let's write about that. So, Ode to Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow. Right, so get your line suggestions in, my friends. We're looking at 10 syllables per line as our ideal. You want to put them into the comments, and let's see where we go. A reminder for everybody watching later than I'm recording this episode is pre-recorded, this live stream. So if you're watching this Tuesday morning at 10 a.m., I'm very sorry, we're not actually here live, even though you see live comments happening. But it will be over on twitch.tv /nat21adventures. It will be on Facebook, and it will be on YouTube. So it's going to be in all the right places and all the right shapes, etc. So join. Don't turn it off. Keep watching, and it's going to be glorious. And let us. All right. London fog has some lines here. To meet with you was such a joyous thing, although I knew what sadness parting brings. I love that. Carthy, we've had a good time being together. Lovely. Every hello has the knowledge of goodbye. Every hello has the knowledge of good. Yeah. Every hello has the knowledge of goodbye. It's terrible knowledge. Wish we could make this time last forever, saying Cassie. Really good. Oh, we're getting some wonderful lines in here, my friends. I can have a nice, non-noisy slurp of terrible coffee. Why is it so terrible this morning? I don't know. It's the same coffee I've been making over in the Keurig for the 2 weeks I've been here, but no idea why it's terrible this morning. We've had a good time being together. Wish we could make this time last forever. These are the days to hold on to. There's a Billy Joel song in there. The hours turn to minutes and then less. Oh, crap. That is fantastic. The hours turned to minutes and then less. Oh, Sally looks like written entire stanza, but perhaps chance, yeah. Without a thought. No, I can't even read. Right. Without a thought. My heart does remember all of the times we did spend together. Oh, all you did leave behind when you left will not be replaced, for no one is you. Some blank verse there, Sally. I love that. That is beautiful and heartbreaking. All right. We've had a good time being together. We might have 2 stanzas here already. So let's see here. We've had a good time being together. And wish we could make this time last forever. And then, so those are, I think, both offered by Kathy. And then to meet with you was such a joyous thing, although I knew what sadness parting brings. So I want to play with this to see what goes where. We've had a good time being together. To meet with you is such a joyous thing. Wish we could make this time last forever, though I know what sadness parting brings. Or, to meet with you was such a joyous thing. We've had a good time being together. Although I knew what sadness parting brings, wish we could make this time last forever. Oh, right. I'm gonna switch these. To meet you was such a joyous thing. I think I'm gonna switch them. We've had a good time being together. I'm gonna make this, of course. To meet with you was such a joyous thing. We've had a good time being together. Of course, I knew what sadness parting brings. All right, first stanza. We made a promise to do it again, same time next year. I think we have a plan. Oh, I love that. Great, Kathy. Yes. I promise to do it again. Same time next year. I think we have a plan. That's how I am with my best friend. Same time next year. Let's see. The whole you did leave behind when you left will not be replaced, for no one is you. That goes really well with the hours turned to minutes and then less. And then Sally, I'm taking half of your lines, Sally, and I'm putting them right here. I'm going to combine it with the hours turned to minutes and then less. The whole you did leave behind when you left, not be replaced, for no one is you. And then right now, at this moment, Kathy's lines of, we made a promise to do it again, same time next year. I think we have a plan. That feels like a wonderful couplet to end this. So now I just need will not be replaced for no one is you. Line to rhyme with that. The hours turn to minutes and then less. Space. The whole you leave behind when you left will not be replaced for no one is you. Actually, let's move this to here. And then move the whole thing up. The whole you did leave behind when you left will not be replaced for no one is you. The whole you did leave behind when you left will not be replaced for no one is you. The hours turn to minutes and then less. There's a space in my calendar. There's no space in my calendar. I felt my heart break when our time was through. Oh, there you go, London Fog. Well done. I felt my heart break when our time was through. Oh, this is lovely, ladies. This is lovely, my friends. All right. To meet you was such a joyous thing. We've had a good time being together. Of course, I know what sadness parting brings. Wish we could make this time last forever. The whole you did leave behind when you left will not be replaced for no one is you. The hours turned to minutes and then less. I felt my heart break when our time was through. It's that time. This is all in the past. Ladies and London Fog. My ladies, there we have it. My friends, let's put it that way. Wish not to leave anyone out or feel put upon with something that they do not identify with. So let's just simply say, my friends. And I think of all of you that way as my friends, for you're here with me week after week here in the writer's room, bearing parts of your soul to me and to each other and to the internet at large as we do this. So I can't thank any of you enough for the beautiful work that you do, for the beautiful words that you express. London Fog identifies as my friend and annoying younger sibling. If I had a West Coast sibling, it would be thee. No, I have a Western Pennsylvania sibling. And actually, I have two of those now because my step moved out there. So, yeah. Also, my pointy beard, is my Van Dyke, if you will, is looking remarkably good this day. I'm liking it. Yeah, the stripe down the middle, and then the two bits of Doctor Strange style grayness right here. It's so funny when I'm closer cropped, not nearly as predominant, the Doctor Strange of it all. My beard is starting to look like Palos. Little bit, yeah. Oh, well, although I wear the upper lip. Yeah, and he doth not. And he colors, and I keep saying I'm going to, but I don't. So let us put in our final stanza here. All right. We have several naturally colored, saying Sally. I like that. So we have several very good lines here. I have an idea here. I have an idea. I kind of felt my heart does remember all the times spent together. And grab these. Ah, crap! Come on, stop it! Ah, no! Stop that! Why'd you do that? That was weird. Don't do that. London fog. I hate to see you go, but I take hope they'll meet again some sunny day. I like that. I hate to see you go, but I take hope that we will meet again some sunny day. And I thought my heart does remember. Dash. Dash. Without a thought, my heart does remember. The thing is, I don't even have to try. All of the times we did spend together, every hello has the knowledge of goodbye. Oh, all right. I think for ending this, like I said before, we made a promise to do it again sometime next year. I think we have a plan. Although, hold on. See, this one gives me a little bit, slight more hope and bittersweetness than this one does. This one is like definitely very final. I hate to see you go, but I'll take hope that we'll meet again some sunny day. We made a promise to do it again, same time next year. I think we have a plan. I think, and I have a feeling like this is being done almost at a grave, right? But this makes it a little more bittersweet. You know, like, all right, yeah, we can definitely do it. And I think possibly also the total. Same time next year, I think we have a plan. But let's see here. To meet with you was such a joyous thing. We've had a good time being together. Of course, I knew what sadness parting brings out. Wish we could make that time last forever. The hole you did leave behind when you left will not be replaced for no one as you. The hours turned to minutes and then less. I felt my heart break when our time was through. Without a thought, my heart does remember, and the thing is, I don't even have to try. All of the times we did spend together, every hello has the knowledge of goodbye. We made a promise to do it again, same time next year. I think we have a plan. All right, now hold. Now one more. I want to try one thing. Let's try this real quick. Without a thought, my heart does remember. The thing is, I don't even have to try. All the times we did spend together, every hello has the knowledge of goodbye. Hate to see you go, but I take hope that we will meet again some sunny day. No, that doesn't work there, right? Yeah. Okay. That'd be part of a regular stanza. All right. So I think this is it, my friends. Some bittersweetness. Same time next year, I think we have a plan. And I think that's our title. And what is today's date? Today is the 6th of March. This is a good poem. It's a sad poem. It's a good poem. Sometimes it's all right to have some sadness go on. You know, it's healthy. Oh my goodness, my friends. Ah, wow, we did some melancholy work this day, didn't we? I mean, holy smoke. Let's just depress Shakespeare. Oh my gosh. No, but this is beautiful, and life isn't always sunny beams. It's truth, it's honesty, it's loss, it's saying goodbye. In There's a beautiful, beautiful song in the film The Muppets Take Manhattan, and it is saying goodbye. Why is it sad? Makes us remember the good times we had. Holding a hand, wondering why. It's time for saying goodbye. And I adore that. I adore that song. I adore that movie as well. And it's the first Muppet film I can actually say I remember seeing as a young lad. So, but as I'm getting our final document ready for today to bring up on screen, I just want to say it's okay to not be okay. And I want you all to remember that. Sometimes we have to not be okay. Sometimes we have to just live in it, live in the muck for a moment. And it's not ideal. It's not what I think is definitely our platonic ideal of how to exist, but it is real. London Fog saying, life isn't always sunny beams is a line worth remembering. It's paraphrasing Pyramus and Thisbe, actually. Thank you, Moon, for your sunny beams. And it's a line that sticks in my head when they're doing Pyramus and Thisbe and much in Midsummer Night's Dream. So, and yeah, we don't get over loss. I'm dealing with several in my life now, as I'm sure many of us are. Sally saying it takes a very long time to get over loss if you ever really do. I'm dealing with two that are front of mind: my father and my father-in-law. Both died on Christmas Day, December 25th, exactly 1 year apart. So off-screen, wife's dad this past one, and then mine the year before. And you don't get over it. You just find ways to muddle through and get along. And so it doesn't hurt as much. But we don't forget them. We can't. And whether that loss is a death, or it's loss of a job, or a beloved pet, a friendship or relationship breaking down, never really get over it. Just find ways to move forward, to truck ahead. But I think this poem that we wrote today, my friends, is a lovely putting into some words some of our collective feeling on that. And that is also a beautiful thing, because out of some pain, we're able to make some beautiful art. And that is very oh, there's the poem. Oh, I didn't mean to bring it up right there. Oh, goodness gracious, my formatting is off. It's art. It can come from pain and heartbreak and heartache and loss and the world not being fair. But we make it, because that's how we tell our stories. It is, we are story. And so that is all of it. London Fog saying it's not fair to ruin Christmas twice. And Sally says, but what is Christmas based on? All right. But, and then London Fog, he's a professional. Friends, thank you so much for joining me here today. Before we do our final wrap up, and thank you for allowing me to go melancholy with those thoughts there. Some fun news. Around the end of March, we will be starting up a new Nat 21 game of Nat 21 Adventures. Paolo is writing his own supplemental Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition manual based on bards, and I'm going to be part of that game. It's going to be an all-bard party, from my understanding, and I do hope that you're able to join me for that. It's going to be Tuesday nights, 8 o'clock Eastern time. And it is going to be just absolutely fun. I'm starting to work building my new character for that. I shall not be Shakespeare, the bard. Nay. Also, Mab and I going to be releasing our new podcast very soon, in the next week or so. And that is going to be a sci-fi conversation podcast. It's going to be on my YouTube channel, going to be on podcatchers of your choice, and possibly even also streaming on Nat 21 Adventures as a live. And we're going to be figuring out the logistics of that. We have the first several episodes recorded, so I do hope that you're able to join us for that as well. If you want to talk about some science fictions or double features, all of that. And then, of course, do join me for the upcoming shows that I'm going to be doing. Yes, this I'm off from live performances in person in the month of March, but I'm going to be in Smithville, in wonderful Absecon, New Jersey, at historic Smithville Village, April 11th and 12th, and then the Oklahoma Renaissance Festival, then New Jersey Ren Fair. And of course, get your tickets for those. Use my code TheBard26 to save $5 off of your Jersey Ren Fair tickets, or your tickets for my 20th anniversary after hours show. So you can scan the QR code right there and then use my code TheBard26 to get your tickets for that. If you're going to get multiple tickets, I suggest doing it as different transactions in order to save $5 off of each. But my friends, let's have one final reading of our poem. Let's do it. Same time next year? I think we have a plan. Written today, March 6th, 2026. To meet with you was such a joyous thing. We've had a good time being together. Of course, I knew what sadness parting brings. Wish we could make that time last forever. The hole you did leave behind when you left will not be replaced, for no one is you. The hours turned to minutes and then less. Felt my heart break when our time was through. Without a thought, my heart does remember, and the thing is, I don't even have to try. All of the times we did spend together. Every hello has the knowledge of goodbye. We made a promise to do it again. Same time next year? I think we have a plan. That's writing sonnets with Shakespeare for today. 6th of March or the 10th of March. Either way, because this episode was pre-recorded. Thank you so very much for being here with me, my friends. And remember, you are loved. It might not always be obvious, but you are loved. The universe is a better place because you are in it. And just imagine, you are here at the same time as we're getting Avengers Doomsday. Come on, that's pretty cool. What are the odds of that? So, until next time, my friends, I love you, you love me. There's mutual glorious affection. And we'll see each other soon. Ta-ta.